Hello everybody and welcome to a video. Today I am going to be building a pretty decent mini ITX gaming PC on PC Building Simulator. So let's do that in free build. Now this game's pretty fun if you don't know. So I already just moved some of the PCs out of here. Some of them are out here. These are ones I started with, but this is a mini ITX case. It is the Cooler Master Maker 5T. So, just gonna get inside. I don't know if this is actually mini ITX. There's quite a lot of drive bays. But, yeah, so we're just gonna be going through this. I have not really scripted this video, so it's just gonna go with the flow, really. So let's go with this. Motherboards. There's only one mini ITX board, so we're going to be using the ROG X470 then. Guess that's what we're doing. Let's install this little motherboard. I also have the auto screw feature on. Actually, I forgot to check what chipset this is, so that might be helpful if I did. Oh, it's AM4, okay, so CPU. We will go with a Ryzen 520-600s. I think that's a good choice for this build. Alright, let's close our little CPU door. There you go. So that's that all in. Let's get the cables plugged in. I don't even have a power supply yet. Okay, so I'm going to do the power supply next. So let's go with the Cooler Master 650. Yeah, just the MWE 650. So now we can cable. Okay, all the cables are already installed. So, yep, that's that all plugged in. Okay, I'm going with the regular grey cables for this. Since this case already has a side panel, I don't feel the need to install that. So, yeah. This is supposed to be the ultimate mini ITX PC, so I'm gonna spoil this and go with an AIO, I think. There's either the CLC 120, which is just a single fan AIO. There's the CLC 240, and these are both have got dual fans. So I think I'm gonna go with the CLC 240. So I have to remove these drive bays apparently, so let's remove those real quick. I need to remove the front part of the case first, that's a good thing to do. Right, so now we don't need our drive bays, so now we can install our all-in-one cooler, or an AIO if you want to call it. I've decided I want to go with the CLC 280 actually, so really, I just wasted my time unplugging this, so I guess we'll go with some case fans next. Let's get some case fans. Now for case fans, I think I'm gonna go with some RGB controlled fans. So I'm gonna go with Corsair SP120. These are just 120mm fans, you know. Actually, I have to remove this case part, yeah. My whole entire drive bay just to install some fans. That's quite a thing to do. Alright, we got our case fans in, so that's looking good. So that's all RGB controlled SP120s. Okay, next step is to get some RAM. For this build I am going to go with 8 gigs, but not a single stick of 16. Ryzen doesn't like that. I'm gonna go with this RAM right here, a Data XPG Flame 8 gig kit. So that's gonna have 2 of these. There you go, we got those in. They're all in there, looking good. Next step is to get some storage, I believe. So first step is to remove these drive bays. Right, okay. For this, I'm just gonna get one SSD, so that's gonna be a 480 gig Adata XPG SX950U. That's gone straight in there. And with some hard drives, I'm gonna go with a 4TB. Silly me. I was gonna get another SSD then. Should be enough storage, you know. Okay, we're good for GPUs. To really not bottleneck a 2600X, I'm just gonna go with a GTX 1070. So I have to remove these PCIe locks. Alright, 1070 Ti is installed. Shouldn't bottleneck the 2600X too much. I don't know if I want to add any more drives. I think I've got enough drives. I don't need any other things. Compressed air, I don't need that. Okay, I think that's every part we need. Yeah, incomplete case. So I'm gonna get the case back together and we will be ready to boot up the PC. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is our PC all ready to boot. So, let's go into the BIOS and get a quick checkup of our specs. So, there's our Ryzen 5 2600 at 3.9 GHz, which is pretty good. 16 gigs dual channel RAM, 1070 Ti, 4 480GB SSDs. I think we should overclock it, but you can change any of the drives. I'm going to keep it as the default one. So you can actually overclock this, I think. Increase its voltage. Let's put that at the max for the benchmarks. So now it's running at about 4.32 GHz. Our RAM's not very good, so we're going to put that up to about 36. I think I'm going to leave it at 3000 MHz. I think that's good. Let's actually just shut down the PC first, then reboot it, and wait for it to boot. I have no clue what OS this actually is. It looks terrible. But let's download the Will It Run app. Can I download that? Thank you. Gotta wait for it to restart. Let's do that then. So I'm just gonna be really doing benchmarks and other stuff, so now let's find out, what can my PC run? Of course it's gonna run Minecraft pretty well. Minimum spec is there. My PC beats it. Yeah, the Will It Run app's kind of useless, so I don't think we need it. Let's close that down. Like, how do I close down things on the taskbar? Oh yeah, there. I'm gonna download 3D Mark just for this sake of this video. Alright, let's open up 3D Mark. Is there any other options? This will test my graphics and stuff like that. So let's give it a run. What? So apparently it didn't like that. We're gonna try that again. Let's try it again. Bruh. What? Why don't we mess about with the lighting on it? Hey, why don't we do that? That would be fun. Alright, let's download the lighting application. And again, restart. So now let's test out the lighting. So we can actually change the colors of everything. So I think what I'm gonna do, just so every color matches, we're gonna make this whole entire PC red. So we can select all of these. Alright, let's see how that looks. There you go, there's our all red gaming PC. So I think that sums this up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and this is basically our all-red mini ITX gaming PC. I don't know why the 3D Mark didn't work, but yeah, that's really it. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.